President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump headed to Alabama today to see the damage from a massive tornado that took the lives of 23 people. Air Force One first landed at a military base along the Georgia-Alabama border. The President and First Lady then boarded a helicopter for an aerial tour of the damage. They were expected to tour Lee County in eastern Alabama. That's where on Sunday a huge EF4 tornado nearly a mile wide tore through the area with 170-mile-per-hour winds. That twister was one of at least 38 tornadoes confirmed to have touched down throughout Southeast last weekend. Operation Blessing is on the ground in Alabama helping residents. Survivors are digging through the rubble of what is left of their homes and their belongings. Residents like Barbara Rowan, you see her right there, she says she wasn't home when the storm hit and believes it saved her life. Operation Blessing prayed with her and helped her sort through debris to find family and photos. Anthony Lloyd is Senior Director of Operation Blessing's National Disaster Relief. He's there and joins us from Smith Station, Alabama. Anthony, you guys have already deployed residents there. You're helping so many residents, including a group of veterans. Tell us, Anthony, about their situation.
Yes, thank you. We're honored to be here at Loving Touch Veterans Home. Miss Kathy Brown allowed us to come on board her property and really kind of clean up some storm debris. She had some metal roofing that was torn off one of their community houses out back, and we picked up some stuff that was sort of rolled around the yard. So she felt fortunate, though, that they didn't have worse damage, and was very thankful for that, and was obviously very happy when we offered our assistance to her. So it's been a real blessing to serve the veterans and Miss Kathy.
Anthony, give us a picture, give us a glimpse of how survivors are doing, sir.
Well, we have been doing assessments, and when we came in with some of our equipment yesterday, you can see where in the rural areas, those that don't have houses, there's lots of trees in that swath that you mentioned in the lead-in that was, kind of laid over, broken in half. So, and those are pockets. And then some of the heavier hit areas, a lot of volunteers have kind of attacked those in the first 48 hours. We're not far from Smith Station, this home here. There is an area around fields and pine trees that were snapped in half, but right here on the site, we're just cleaning up the debris and one of the trees that was cut up and is one of the debris in the backyard. So that's kind of an overview of how it is right now.
Yeah, Anthony, you guys do more than just bring physical aid. You bring spiritual aid as well. What stories have you heard about what God is doing in the midst of this tragedy?
Well, I mean, even just coming here, Miss Kathy was concerned with one of the trees in the backyard, which was cut up. And then when we showed up and said we would clean everything up for her, and she was just so happy to hear that. As you move through, even the Volunteer Reception Center and Smith Station, people are willing to join up with groups as they, attack homes. And then when we, obviously, we've even had people walk up and tell us that they're willing to help us, and we accept their offers of help by giving their names to our Emergency Operations Center. And, obviously, there's many opportunities to pray and minister as people walk up and recognize the Operation Blessing branding on our shirts. It's really humbling.
Yeah, and that's what you guys are very famous for doing in addition. Tell us, what's the plan for Operation Blessing's work there in the coming days?
Now that we're able to have good connections with the local officials, we have a place where we're going to set up our work order coordination. I think it's Green Acres Church here in the area. That way we can coordinate day volunteers and just sort of accept work orders, work on certainly the Veterans Home here for the rest of the day, and then get to what's coming down the pike in the days ahead.
Anthony Lloyd with the great organization Operation Blessing. So thank you for all you are doing and what you guys are doing there in Alabama. Please stay safe, and we'll be praying for you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.